Hello and welcome back. This is the Gamers 2.0. We're going to be continuing on with Lunar Silver Star story. Last time we left off, well, we met Luna again, still brainwashed. They realized that she was the goddess Althena herself, and the girls have been working on a plan to try to get her back and go back into the floating fortress. But apparently, the two guys are very much down in the dumps. So we have to talk to them about what's kind of going on. Hey, Alex. Well, buddy, I guess this is goodbye. I'm just a thief, buddy. I don't have the strength or the skill to fight someone like Ghaleon. And now that he's paired up with Althena, I'm just that much more out of my league. Why don't you have a few beers with me before I hit the road for Nanza, Alex? Let's drink to a battle well fought. Alex, I'm not surprised to see you here. I need to feel his power, his incredible power. And I knew you'd be too afraid to leave here again. And you should be afraid, Alex. He's stronger than all of us. We were doomed to be defeated, and we were insane to think we ever had a chance to stop him. All is lost, Alex. All is lost. Time's almost up, Alex, so let's drink some booze and have some good, dirty fun. I want to be in a happy place when the end comes. I've never seen Kyle this upset before, Alex. Leave me alone, alright? I told you, there's nothing we can do to stop Ghaleon. Nothing. He'll probably hunt me down and kill me anyway. I know I'm going to pay for my betrayal. It's not easy to accept that a single lapse of judgment will cost me my life. What are you talking about? Betraying Ghaleon was the smartest thing you've ever done. You're Alice, aren't you? Your friends have been talking about you and getting drunk. Mostly getting drunk. Why don't you join them? I think we deserve to celebrate after surviving the Magic Emperor's attack. Just says the same stuff. I knew the Magic Emperor was going to win. Didn't I tell you I have a sixth sense about these things? Man, have you seen all those floating things in the sky? There's got to be 20 of them. I think it's time for you to see a counselor, buddy. Making a reference that he is an alcoholic. What's that? Luna's actually the goddess Althena? It can't be true. But when I think of the power of her songs, I realized it could be true. I heard the Magic Emperor's almost killed you. I also assume that you now realize how stupid it was to attack him in the first place. We won't give up. We can't give up and let Luna die. Oh, we went and we talked to him. We can go back and talk to the girls and see what they have to say now. Nash told you that he doesn't have the will to fight. After all we've been through, why has he decided to have a crisis of faith here and now? Alex, please, take me to Nash. I have to find out what's going on, and I have to help him out of this depression. Kyle's there too? I'm coming with you, Mia. A good slap in the face ought to wake him up. Alright, well. Mia, I'm sorry, but I don't think I can fight anymore. I'm afraid of what Ghaleon will do to me. Nash. Go ahead and laugh at me, Mia. I know I'm a coward. I know I've let you down again. I'm not going to laugh at you, Nash. I'm here to thank you for fighting as hard as you did. What? I can't force you to fight, Nash. Not when I'm just as afraid of Ghaleon as you are. You made me feel strong, Nash. You made me feel confident in myself, like no one else could. and because of you, I know I'm ready to take my place as the next leader of the Magic Guild. I'm ready to defend our world against Ghaleon's evil. Nash, if I don't come back, promise that you'll look after my mother. She's going to need emotional support to recover from the effect of Ghaleon's spell. I might not be there to provide it for her. Mia. Mia, you make it sound like I'm retired, but I'm in my prime. If you guys don't have me with you, how are you going to have a chance against Ghaleon? Let's show him the strength of the Magic Guild. I'm so happy you changed your mind, Nash. Thank you. I'm glad there's nothing Nash won't do to impress Mia. Hey Jess, I was wondering where you were. Come and pour me another beer. I'm so drunk I can't see my glass anymore. Jess, beer today? Kyle, I didn't think it was possible for you to get any dumber. Silly me. How can you just quit when the entire world is at stake? I'm the stupid one? You're the one who seems to have forgot we already lost to Ghaleon. If those dragon wings hadn't kicked in, we all would have been dead. Dead. Oh, did you bruise your poor little ego, Kyle? Get over it. I want you to help me. I want you to help me that you can... What? I want you to tell me that you can beat Ghaleon with one arm, one big leg behind your back. All you talk about is how big and strong you are. So, why can't a big, strong man like you defend helpless little girl like me? Tell me why. Jessica, you're not strong, you're weak. I think that last beer gave me some extra energy. I'm ready to go when you are. Kyle. When Jess and me were kids, another boy hit her and made her cry. I beat the tar out of that punk. I promised Jess that I'd do the same to anyone who hurt her. I'll never forget making that promise to you, Jess. Never. Kyle. Ghaleon hurt you, Jess, and now I'm going to hurt him. No, that's the Kyle I know. Well, we tried, Alex, and it was really hard getting Kyle and Nash to back in action. Lake? Ghaleon has combined his power with the strength of Althena, and he's stronger now than he's ever been. Even knowing that, do you still have the courage to fight him? Answer truthfully. Of course we'll fight him. I'll do anything to save Luna. I'll give up my life for hers. The time may come when you have to keep that promise, but let's pray you don't. I'll wait here for you, Alex. Come back when you're ready, and I'll show you the way. The way to what, old man? Patience, no. Go and prepare yourself. Alex, I'll be here enjoying my beer. Alex, let's go to Ramus's shop. He might have some new weapons. I was already there. He didn't have anything before, but I guess we'll check now. Sorry folks, but I'm only giving free equipment to the Dragon Master. Everyone else has to pay. That's the world. The world's about to end and Ramus is still making money. Alright, well. Manager said to take anything you want, Green Eyes. Anything at all, teehee. Yeah, so he has no... no new weapons. I guess we can sell some of this stuff though, like the paralysis medicine, the poison medicine, because then we've got the holy water that recovers all conditions. Alright, well. Bought what stuff I could. I don't think there's really anything else that I can try to upgrade. I don't know, it might have just been like kind of a throwaway line, because we had already come in here to check in with Ramus, and he gave me the liberty to take whatever we need, so I'm guessing that that's what we were supposed to kind of do and get. Throw it on a save just in case. Are you ready, Alex? Yes. Then follow me. Where are we going, Lake? The place where it all began, Alex. The place where you took your first steps on your quest. And the white dragon is going to take us there. Huh? Let's go. Where are we? Dyne's monument? Like, did I do that? How did we get here? What's going on, old man? Perhaps I should have told you this sooner, but at least I'm telling you now about what happened 15 years ago. What happened the day the Dragon Master Dyne. Step aside, Dyne. I have no more to say to you, to one who will not listen to the voice of reason. However, perhaps it is not too late to return Althena to some... Don't you understand? If she carries out the plan, the world shall perish. Ghaleon. This is a travesty, Dyne, a crime against her progeny. Scattering her powers to the world to be reborn as a human? And you, willing to throw away your power as well? Willing to join her in the madness? Why, Dyne? Why do you continue to travel this selfish path? You're wrong, Ghaleon. Though she shall cease to exist as a goddess, Althena shall never pass as human, I guess. She will live on in the heart as a human. She will smile each the two people... Okay. Nonsense, Dyne. This is not but perceptive static. The world needs more power of Althena. Dyne turned back. I couldn't read most of that because it's just like pressing through too quickly and not giving me the option to control the speed at which it flows.
If you continue on this course, then you will lose the very power you have gained to protect this world! Die, no! Why, Dyne? Why? What is it that you and the goddess can possibly see? Which I cannot! Tell me!
Hope. Hope that gives people the strength to build a future. One that's full of love and joy.
I do not understand. I see only despair.
Please watch over these children's future, my friend.
Despite her pure intentions, Althena's presence was causing more harm than good, and her many children were becoming ever more dependent upon her. Instead of working together to improve the world they shared, as she had always wanted, they jealously contempted for Althena's attention, bickering to receive her blessings. Althena relinquished her power, placing the fate of her children in their own hands, and she assumed the form of a human being to live in the world that she had created. You mean Luna? Yes. How would you know something like that, old man? You're a liar. Who are you, old man? Tell us. Dyne?
I know these things because I've kept a secret from you and the world. My real name is Dyne.
Called it. Never thought I'd speak my true name again, Alex. Not since I began my new life. Something went wrong when the goddess Althena began the transformation. She was in grave danger, and I had to use every bit of my power to help her complete the change. Dyne died on that day, and was reborn as Lake. I have never regretted what I did, Alex. Not until Ghaleon became the Magic Emperor. Ghaleon is using his power to resurrect the goddess. Or even worse, he wants to turn himself into a god. And the only one who can stop him is you. Althena cannot help you, Alex. To defeat Ghaleon, you must rely on yourself. Our fate is in our hands. The Dragon Master isn't just Althena's protector, Alex, but a protector of all that Althena has created. If your love for Luna and for the world Althena created is strong enough, unsheath the sword standing in the midst and claim your destiny. Luna. A little too much white there, but Alex, you look great. And you look 10 times stronger. No, make that 100 times. So, are we ready to beat the hell out of Ghaleon or what? Oh yeah. We have to believe in the power of humanity. The power that Althena placed in every one of us. But how are we going to get to Althena's fortress? Not even the airship can fly high enough to reach it. It's impossible. The legend spoke of the Dragon Master commanding the flight of a great dragon. But there aren't any more dragons. Oh ha ha, the dragon Alex can ride is already here. Isn't it that right now? What? What? Alex. I understand now, Alex. After all this time, I finally know what I am. There's an incredible power within me, Alex, and it's burning to be released. Let's go to the fortress. How do I look? Alex, pretty cool, huh? You're definitely bigger? But since when do flying cats turn into dragons? The world is closer to extinction than I thought. Hurry now, Luna is waiting for us. Ghaleon never understood why Althena gave up her power. He never believed that humans could lead themselves, and I suspect he has planned to fill that void when Althena became human. Alex, be careful. You are about to engage in the fight of your life. There it is, Althena's tower.
Holy crap! Could that thing be any bigger?
So this thing is the Fortress of Althena? They never mentioned anything about this when I was studying to be a priestess.
Oh yeah? Are you sure they didn't discuss it on one of those days when you cut
At
class?
least I went to school, meathead!
Hey, can you two knock it off already? Look below us. The wasteland is spreading everywhere.
All of the world's magical power is being drained away by the Fortress of Althena. If this continues, the entire world will be just like the frontier.
I don't think Ghaleon will stop at desolation. He wants total destruction.
I will never let that happen.
Sorry, the ride was a little bumpy, everyone. We're still getting used to these new wings. Did a great job now. Any ride we can walk away from is a good one. Alex, promise you'll let me get in a few good licks before you finish Ghaleon. What are we waiting for, Alex? Let's rescue Luna and bring her home. You read my mind now. Alright, I'm actually going to throw down a save and save slot too. Just so that we have pre-entrance and post-entrance. Just in case I realize that there's something that I can go back and buy. Alright, no, we're not going to be auto-battling. Flash Cut. Thunder Thrusts. Lemuria. And get most of them.
Check this out.
Alright, it's a Mia level up, and a Jessica level up. Alright, it's not like we have a ton of
Check this out.
magic MP replenishment, so alright, there's an Alex level up. Do I need to, like, defeat all these enemies to continue on?
Check this out.
Great.
Gotcha!
Yep, so now we don't kill the last enemy, so now Mia actually gets to waste
Althena, lend me
a bunch of magic on one dude. Let's a Kyle level up. Flash cut. There we go.
Check this out.
Gotcha!
In the name of the goddess!
That would have been a lot more damage. Had she not had elemental protection. Yep, okay. Fire King. Alright, should be able to just melee attack him. That actually reminds me, do I need to switch out my sword, or did they auto-equip Dyne's sword? It did not. Oh, Althena's sword. Number of attacks up to 4. And it's also a rather big boost to attack power. Alright. Go ahead, use some herbs. We bought a whole bunch of these so we can use them up as much as we want to. There we go. Nice, and it does also give me a little bit of recovery return. Or was that MP? Might have been MP. Alright, let's see how much this does. 69 damage. Alright, not bad. Doing about as much as Kyle does. Alright, so I have 130. No, it's just it's hit points. Would have been nice if it was MP though. It looks like it's at the start of every turn too, which is kind of nice because that means that after the enemy goes, I'm guaranteed to get the heal. Because typically it's like at the end of every turn or at the beginning of the turn is the best times for it to actually kind of occur. That's because either enemies have already dealt the damage from the last turn, or they already dealt the damage for this turn. Great. No. Really need to cure him of the poison because these guys will probably be dead by the time we're giving them a chance to actually make a move. So I took 1 point of poison tick damage. Alright, combination of Nash and Alex seems to take one of them out. Yeah, let's go ahead. Heal him up a little
By
bit.
the power of Althena!
Silver Light. Alright, that's actually rather nice to have. They're up to 3. Silver Lights are much better used like mid-combat. Flash Cut. Hit them all. Hit them all. Blast all of them in the back,
Check
and then
this
smack
out.
this one guy. Oh, nice. Holy Mace. Six extra points of attack. We'll take that. Nice, and she also recovers every turn now. It's actually rather good for our healer to do.
Check this out.
Alright, so Nash level up.
Check this out.
Golden Dragon Cane. Powerful Bite. Well, it's 50 more Wisdom, 12 more attack. Attack doesn't really matter that much, but that is 50 more Wisdom. Can I actually use it? No. Alright, well she actually does decent damage now. With her melee attack. She only hits once, but... now it gives her a reason to actually be able to attack. Splash got him. Yeah, that's 200 damage to all of them. Well, they actually managed to live that? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mia level up. Jessica level up. Flash cut. Thunder thrust.
Check this out.
Alex level up. Use items. Alright. There we go. Well, I'm already running low on them. I've got 8 left.
Althena, lend me your power!
I just basic attack them, don't need to go for the whole big magic damage. Alright, Kyle got to level up. Alright, yeah, they can attack Jessica and they can attack Alex all they want, because we actually recover hit points every turn without having to cast a spell to do it. Starlight Bow. Alright, slightly better damage. Definitely gonna flash cut these guys.
Gotcha!
Oh, everyone's getting nice weapon upgrades. Still need to get one for Pal, though. Something wrong now? Over there. Luna. Alex. Ghaleon was distracted with his preparation for a magic ceremony, and so I took matters into your own hands and escaped his work. Or, escaped. Good work. You're a brave woman, Luna. I like that. I really like that. Let's leave here, Alex. No, we can't do that. Don't you realize Ghaleon is trying to become the supreme ruler? If we don't stop him, he'll take over the world. What's wrong with that, Null? I don't see the problem. Luna. Whether it's Althena or Ghaleon, we need someone to lead us. You can't let such wretched human beings fumble about searching for purpose. We should be thanking Ghaleon for taking this enormous responsibility upon himself, not trying to stop him because of our misguided fears. You're not Luna. The woman Alex has told us about is nothing like you. Ha ha ha. What was that? Shoot. Ha ha ha. Royce. What have you done to us, filthy wench? Haha, I simply prescribed a little mandatory relaxation for you. You're not worthy to use magic, evil hag. Oh, but I am, darling. Hadn't you noticed? I'm quite proficient in all matters of mischief. I'm afraid that the only way you can remove my little spell is for you to defeat me. But the likelihood of that occurrence is quite remote. For you see, first you must prove yourself worthy to challenge me at all. Until then, I predict a great deal of bloodletting in your future. Royce. Pleasant dreams, everyone. Rest well. Ha 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 ha. What spell did you cast on us, Alex? I don't feel any different. Alright. Rush save. And we'll actually go ahead, we'll call it there for today. We'll go ahead and we'll pick this up next time. But thank you all for watching. Please feel free to like and subscribe if you so choose. You can also check out when I'm streaming. Normally when I stream during the week from Wednesdays to Sundays. Or sorry, Wednesday to Saturday. And Wednesday and Thursday is from 7 to 11. And we typically do Neo 3 on those days. Just until we finish that game. Fridays is Neverwinter Nights 2. Typically it's from 2 to 6 on Fridays. And until we finish that game, it's going to be Neverwinter Nights 2. And then Saturdays is from 1 to 6, and that's Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the hardest difficulty, Insanity, until we beat Mass Effect 3, which we're currently on. So if any of that sounds interesting, please feel free to jump in. Let me know what you think about either the games we're playing, the stuff we're doing, that kind of stuff. But thank you all for being here. Really appreciate it, and have a good night.